You guys, today it's Alia. Today we're gonna play some Roblox. Sorry, my voice sounds weird. I just woke up like a minute ago or something. I forgot. Let's see. Let's do this game. Okay, it's pretty loud. We're just gonna have to deal with the if I don't finish this puzzle, this tower, I am going to crash out. Or I just might still crash out. Try a different thing. Now, let's see. Let's play and then do. Alright, we're in here now. Mansion 2. I'm gonna try this one trick I learned from my friend. I don't know if you guys know it. There we go. Uh-oh, I'm locked in here. No! Alright. Dang it. Well, let's get started. I wonder who's the murderer. Shoot, that's crazy. Brother, get out of here. Oh shoot, there's a hacker in the game. Hey, watch it, dude. Wait. I'm just gonna hide behind here. Oh, is that guy? Oh, shoot. Oh gosh. Where is this guy at? Oh shoot, he's right there. Go. Trying to get my coin bag filled. No, The sheriff has saved the day. Whee! Okay. Notch. Now I'm all the way up here. I'm looking to swim it. Can't believe I already died. Let's see what's going on. Oh shoot. Oh. Let's see where the other people are. It's kind of... Oh, shoot. Go, 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 go. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. But he's just like over here doing nothing. Okay, what kind of face is that? Bruh. Oh my god. It's still kind of funny how I died right away. That wasn't really a long round, I would say. Dang it. That was a very short Oh my god. What is he? Ew, this is nasty. What's going on there? Sorry, you guys, I took too long to move. Oh, shit. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. No. Brother. Sorry, I just turned on my lights. Let's do the pier. It's way more funny than these other options. I keep getting anything. Hey, brother, what you doing? Oh gosh. Yeah, I think I don't know. Let's see. Let's take one of my friends. So, let's go here. Wait. Oh, this is my friend. Let's see.
Hello? Oh.
Okay.
Girl, hold on. What is he doing? He looks a mess. Like, this is why I don't... Please just kill him. Girl, what the fuck? Wait, hold on. I must be hallucinating. Hold on. Wait, there's no way. Hold on. Hold on.
Bruh.
Now I know you're. Come. Stop. Actually. And then I'll come back. Watch
It's about it. This is about to crash out. I bet. Shit, girl, calm down.
Yeah, some days you don't need advice from
Let's see, what are these videos?
everyone. You just need
Shakira.
Nah.
I'ma let the bugs out.
Let the
I'ma let the
bugs out. Do. Bye. This is my friend. Please follow her on TikTok. Let's see one of her reposts. What's this? Oh, this is my friend's dad. Please follow him. Please follow them. Oh, it's them.
Fight dies. Every now and then I fall apart. And I need you now tonight. And I need you more than ever. Fight dies. Every now and then.
put it in hot water.
Yeah, my friend has this dance.
You think you're funny? I'm get you. You think you're funny? Not this way. Stop! Let me win! Stop!
Bruh.
Oh my gosh. Dude. You're a bum, you know that?
Oh shit. I'm definitely gonna scream. Bruh. What is this?
Everybody says, I see you. I see you too. Yahoo! Anyone to do with you? I'm begging you. Hands on, Gabriella! Gabriella, hands on, Gabriella, la la. Back down from my fella. Gabriella, back down, Gabriella, la la. 'Cause ooh, you can never be what else you wanna do. I'm begging you. Hands on, Gabriella. Gabriella, hands on, Gabriella, la la. La 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 la.
Bruh.
La 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 la.
Bruh. 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 No, that's enough. Let's see.
I have a secret. I'm only 7 years old, but my tears are different. Every time I cry, my tears turn into sparkling, beautiful diamonds. At first, I didn't tell anyone. I kept them in a box in my desk drawer. But one day, I accidentally tripped and started sobbing. My parents ran into the room and saw the sparkling diamonds on the floor. Their eyes widened. They didn't ask if I was okay. They just picked up the gems. The next day, we moved from our old apartment to a large, luxurious mansion. My mother bought expensive clothes and jewelry. And my father bought a brand new sports car. I thought we would be happy, but the sweet bedtime stories were over. Instead of hugging me, they started asking, "Why aren't you crying today, darling?" When I said I was happy, their faces turned terrifying. My father started locking me in the dark room because he knew I was afraid of the dark. I screamed and cried for hours, my tears sparkling like diamonds as they fell onto the cold floor. My mother just stood at the door, gathering the diamonds and smiling at the bag.
These are evil parents.
I felt like a financial tool, no longer a daughter. After a few months, something inside me shattered. I became completely numb. No matter how long they locked me in the dark, I couldn't shed a single tear. My father was furious. He smashed my toys and yelled, "Cry! We need to pay for the vacation!" My mother shook my shoulders, her angry tears falling like everyone else's. I looked at them with dry, empty eyes and whispered, "I'm sorry. I have no more tears." Despite his desperate need for money, my father raised his hand to hit me. In that terrifying moment, a single tear rolled down my cheek. But it wasn't a clear diamond. It was a deep red ruby, like blood. My parents gasped and quickly reached out to pick the tear from the ground. But the moment their fingers touched the crimson tear, it turned to black ash and vanished. Not only that, all the wealth created from those diamonds also crumbled and disappeared. They wept like children, but I didn't care. I smiled for the first time in months. Greed destroys all love. If your tears could buy anything, would you trade your childhood for it?
No.
Springfield was hit by a massive blizzard. Bart was thrilled because he didn't have to go to school.
No.
And lastly, Springfield Elementary School is open.
No.
All the teachers went on strike. Only Mr. Skinner showed any enthusiasm for education. Even on the day before the Christmas break, they had to maintain perfect attendance. He played a movie to keep the students occupied during class. Finally, it was time to go home. The students rushed out excitedly. It wasn't until then that they realized the heavy snow had blocked every exit. The students were devastated. They would be stuck there and miss Christmas. The principal said they could keep watching the movie. The entire town of Springfield was buried in snow. News reports stated that all roads had been closed. All the town's snowplows had been sold to billionaire Burns.
He shoots, he scores. Perfect form, sir.
Marge was very worried about how the children would get home. The principal discovered that the phones were out of service. They had no choice but to stay trapped at the school. The students came up with many solutions one after another, but the principal rejected them all. Although they were reluctant, they had to follow the plan. Meanwhile, Homer sawed off Flanders' roof and mounted it on the car.
My car, your roof. It's only fair.
But it's my car.
Well, yeah.
They set off to pick up the children. However, Homer accidentally hit a fire hydrant on the way. A massive flood of water gushed out, instantly freezing the entire car solid. They were trapped inside. Food supplies at the school were running low. To survive the coming days, each student was allowed only one apple and a bite of cucumber relish. Nelson couldn't take it anymore. He decided to ride his bike and force his way through the snowdrifts. The students began cheering him on. However, this only fueled their desire to rebel even more. The principal had no choice but to hide in his office, but he soon realized he shouldn't be so weak. After thinking for a long time, he spotted his suitcase. So he put on his military uniform to bolster his authority. Every child was intimidated by Skinner's imposing presence. Then he warned the children not to leave the school and locked the doors. Immediately afterward, he punished Nelson for disrupting order and hung him up.
Don't just stand there, fight back. There aren't enough kodaks to hold all of us.
Actually, there are. 5, 10, 15, 20. Can you two share a hook?
Yes, sir.
We're fine then.
That night, the children crawled into their sleeping bags to sleep. He reminded them that if they needed to use the restroom, they could use the metal bucket next to Bart. After Skinner left, Bart said he didn't want to stay there. So Bart used a soup spoon to start digging a tunnel. Just as he was halfway through, the principal noticed something was wrong.
A tunnel?
Bart's digging us out.
Not on my watch, he's not.
Oh,
I know it looks like the path to freedom, but one collapse and presto, you've got a snow casket.
To ensure the children's safety, Skinner decided to destroy the tunnel, but the tunnel collapsed, trapping Skinner in the snow.
no. What's the problem, Seymour? Stuck?
That's precisely the problem, and you know it. Now get me out of here.
What's that? You want the pee bucket on your head?
Bart placed the metal bucket on Skinner's head to humiliate him, and just like that, Bart took over the school and became the boss. Bart put on Skinner's uniform and ordered the kids to tie Skinner up in a bag, so the kids started doing whatever they wanted at school. Bart punished Skinner by making him write on the blackboard.
Mow! Diddy mow!
Getting a cramp in my wrist.
Oh, boo-hoo. After all the times I've done it, my wrist sounds like a cement mixer.
Then he forced Skinner to climb a rope.
Ow!
Come on, Seymour. Mow! Diddy mow!
Ow!
Springfield was hit by a massive blizzard.
Well, that's pretty crazy.
Hi Pookies, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be viewing the Roblox Kids.
What's your most depressing secret? For years, I told everyone my dad left our family when I was 9. That was the story. That he packed a suitcase one night and walked out after a huge fight with my mom. Everyone believed it. Teachers, friends, even my grandparents nodded sadly when they heard it, like they understood, like it made sense. But that's not what really happened. The real story? I saw everything. I was the only one awake that night. It was a Wednesday, middle of the week, nothing special. I was supposed to be asleep, but I'd snuck downstairs to watch TV under my blanket in the living room. The volume was barely on, just enough that I could hear it. Mom was already asleep upstairs. She always went to bed early on work nights. Around 11, I heard the garage door open, Dad's truck pulling in, but something felt wrong immediately. He never used the garage entrance. He always came through the front door, keys jingling, calling out, "I'm home," even when nobody answered. This time, silence. I heard the door from the garage crack open slowly. Then I heard him whisper, "Marvin, shh, quiet boy, good dog." Our dog Marvin, this old golden retriever who loved my dad more than anything in the world. Marvin slept by the front door every single night, waiting for Dad to come home from his shift at the warehouse. I peeked around the corner of the couch, staying low. My dad was in the kitchen, moving fast but quiet. He grabbed the step stool, reached up to the top cabinet where Mom kept the emergency cash in an old coffee tin. He stuffed it into his jacket pocket. Then he opened the pantry and started loading a backpack with canned soup, crackers, peanut butter, stuff that wouldn't go bad. My heart was pounding so loud I thought he'd hear it. He went into the hallway next, into Mom's bedroom. I heard a drawer slide open. He came back out holding something shiny. Mom's pearl necklace, the one her grandmother gave her, the one she only wore on Christmas. That's when I knew he wasn't coming back. He knelt down on the kitchen floor, and Marvin trotted over to him, tail wagging slow and happy. Dad wrapped both arms around him and pressed his face into Marvin's fur. He stayed like that for what felt like forever. I could see his shoulders shaking a little. Then he whispered something I couldn't hear. Marvin licked his cheek. Dad stood up. He adjusted the backpack on his shoulder, looked around the kitchen one last time, and then he walked back into the garage and closed the door behind him. No fight, no yelling, no goodbye. I sat there frozen on the couch until I heard his truck start up and pull out of the driveway. Then it was just quiet again. Marvin stood at the garage door for a minute, whining softly. Then he went back to his spot by the front door and laid down. I didn't sleep that night. I just stared at the ceiling in my room, trying to understand what I'd just seen. The next morning, Mom made pancakes like it was any other Thursday. She hummed while she cooked. She asked me if I wanted chocolate chips in mine. I said yes, but I couldn't eat them. My stomach felt like it was full of rocks. Dad didn't come home that day, or the next. By the weekend, Mom's face looked different, tighter. Her eyes were red, but she smiled when she talked to me. Monday morning, she sat me down at the kitchen table. She held my hand and said, "Your father left us. We had a big fight Friday night, and he decided he didn't want to be part of this family anymore." I just stared at her. "It's easier this way," she said quietly. "People will understand a fight. We'll say it was sudden. We'll say he got angry and left, okay?" I nodded. What else could I do? I was 9 years old, so that became the story, the lie we told everyone. Teachers gave me sympathetic looks in the hallway. My best friend's mom brought over casseroles for 2 weeks straight. My grandparents sent cards with money inside and wrote things like "Stay strong" and "It's not your fault." But it felt like my fault, because I saw him leave and I didn't stop him. I didn't yell. I didn't run after him. I just hid behind the couch like a coward and watched my dad steal from my mom and walk out of our lives forever. The worst part? Marvin. That dog waited by the front door every single day for months. Every time someone knocked, he'd jump up and wag his tail so hard his whole body shook. He'd stare at the door like Dad was about to walk through it any second, like it was all just a mistake. It broke my heart every single time. Even years later, when Marvin was old and slow and could barely walk, he'd still lift his head whenever he heard a car pull into the driveway. driveway, still hoping. Marvin died when I was 16. The day we buried him in the backyard, I cried harder than I did the night Dad left. Because Marvin spent 7 years waiting for someone who was never coming back. 7 years of hope for nothing. I'm posting my best stories only on Spotify. Search Randy Reads and hit follow so you don't miss the next one. What?
R-I-E-N-D-S.
Okay, that's pretty sad. What is this?
Man, shut
No.
Man, I'm dead.
Catch me if you can.
Hero. Sheriff. Murder. Innocent. Okay. Let's see. Let's probably let me see. Ooh, let's play this. Okay. Ooh, somebody left us some food. This stuff looks so good. And this is super satisfying. I'll be right back. Alright, you guys. I am back. But that's really good. That's really good. Super satisfying. Okay. So that's all the ramen that I'm eating. Let's do the mukbang then. Yep. Snowy chicken talkies. Blue talkies. Baked mac and cheese. Birria tacos. That's good. Let's try this. Okay. Bleh. Sounds really satisfying. It's making me very hungry too. I will let it burn. Okay. That sounds very satisfying. Okay. Amazing. One more. Two more. Let's get. I really, yeah, tacos are really good. Birria tacos. Ooh, that really sounds good. Some birria tacos right now. Really good. good. Some kind of hockey chicken. Some fried chicken sounds good. Right? But really good. Okay, let's do the blue hockey chicken. Black hockey chicken. Okay, now we're gonna do the baked mac and cheese. I'm going to do that. There. Okay, well, now it's time to order some sushi. Let's do it in order. So tuna. This. There. That's definitely not the puff. I'm doing all of these in rainbow order. So let's get to eating. Oh, that sounds good. Oh no.